They say there are two sides to every story. But what if I told you there are actually three? His side, her side, and the truth. UFOs, the most sought out supernatural phenomenon. Are they real? Is it a hoax? Is the government not telling us the truth about extraterrestrials? I will never forget that day. I try to forget as much as I can, actually. But it always seems to come back like a bad cough or my Uncle Larry. I was taking a bath, scrubbing away with my loofah, using dish soap, and I looked up where the light was, and there it was. I saw a UFO in my bathroom. There was even little aliens in it. I was terrified for my life. And when I thought it couldn't get any worse, there was a little furry thing in my peripherals. I snapped my head towards it, and there it was. A cat. I don't have a cat. That is not my cat. When you have an experience, whether it be good or bad, you'll remember it. When people say they've seen a UFO, others tell them that they're insane or they're off their rocker. When you're in distress and hear these words, you start to believe it. Believing in something channels it in and manifests it into reality, making them truly think they're insane. And that same thing happened to poor old Dorothy Longpocket.
I was terrified. I was like going Krause, a Tuesday afternoon. I was getting a $9.99 special. And this waiter, he came up to me and, he was asking me all these questions. I was not paying attention, honey, because I had my $9.99 special in front of me. But when I finally kind of realized, I looked over my shoulder, and when I saw him, I whispered under my breath, and I said, "Alien." And so I looked around, and all these customers, they just kept unzipping. They were unzipping, and they were aliens and human costumes, and the waiter, and he put his finger in front of my face, and he said, "Tinky Winky, have some pinky." I got up, and I started running as fast as I could, and I then remembered why I never made the track team. But yeah, I started clacking my shoes together, and I said, "There's no place like home. There's no place like home." And then fell face first into a window. And so all of a sudden I woke up, and I was back at home. I was in Kansas, and my mom and my pop, they were sitting right next to me, and my sister Toto, and they were looking at me like I was crazy. And I'm not crazy. I'm not. And I told them they were in my dream. They weren't there.
The common consensus surrounding UFOs is that they're fake. If they're fake, then why are notable government organizations such as the CIA and NASA so invested in these said accusations? Are they cute little creatures we call aliens a threat to human life? Well, Stephen Hawking, an English theoretical physicist, thinks so, stating extraterrestrial life may be too risky to interact with humans. And it will be like when Christopher Columbus sailed to the Americas. Through his high IQ and mathematical papers, many believe him, except for a handful of people.
I think it's all hoax. I don't care what the Stephen Hawking guy said. That guy was British. And my grandmother told me to never, and I mean ever, trust the British. One person told me their alien experience, and it was really just a plot of The Wizard of Oz. I thought I saw an alien this one time. It was really my Aunt Susie in a bikini. NASA scientists have been trying to put humans on Mars ever since they put one on the moon. And that was 53 years ago. They can't get humans to travel past the moon, but they can? I don't think so. And you're telling me that aliens found Earth, and instead of going to Vegas, Paris, or Disney World, they went to a cornfield with Billy Bob and his wife, whom is his sister, and their inbred son's house in Arkansas. You're insane!
Are aliens real? Is it all a hoax? We've explored both of these options and have yet to come up with an answer. Let's break it down. In the first interview, Jamie said that this happened in her bathroom. That can easily be debunked. She was the only one there. And the last time I checked, cats just don't pop out of thin air like that. The second interview was set in public. This isn't plausible at all and can easily be debunked. It also has a similar plot line to something, but I can't quite figure it out. The last interview was about it all being a hoax and how much she hates Stephen Hawking and the British. Remember, the universe is gigantic, and if we're here, then there are more of us. More Earth-like planets. Are aliens real? I don't know. No one knows. We will never know until we have actual proof of them existing. Or until we meet our ultimate demise.